Cam 2. If you've never been on Cam 2 before, this is all you need to know about the camera. So right here, you've got your two handles, and you can choose to stand while you operate or sit down, completely up to you. You've got your headset down here. Once you turn that on, this microphone will pick up everything. So once you get here at around 15 minutes before service, just plop this thing on and we'll get into prayer. All of our settings, and the main ones that are useful, especially for beginners, is the menu option here, and you go to your monitor up here. Now for your LCD, this is this small screen right here. And then your main SDI, we don't mess with that just because that one is going straight to the live stream feed, so that always stays on clean feed. The front SDI is this right here. So on here you'll see that we have our grid and our focus assist, as well as zebra. So if we turn any of that off, you'll kind of see the difference. If I go up here and I hit clean feed, you can basically see what the live stream sees. You change it to clean feed, and you're looking at it and you're saying, why is this guy so out of focus? So it could either be one or two things. It's going to be far to the left or far to the right. Now you precision that by just taking this and you go to the left, which is going to push the framing towards the wall. So you've got from here all the way over there. So if you're pushing it to the left, it's going that way. If you push it to the right, it'll come back. So if you've got too much focus on the LED wall itself, I'll show you what that looks like. But right now, we're just going to diagnose what this looks like if it's too out of focus. So here's an example of an over-focused background. This first clip is showing visual bands because the focus control is set too far to the left, meaning it is highlighting the back wall, including the pastor. It is hard to identify as the pastor is in focus, but the background is as well. There are two ways to fix this problem while operating. Turn the focus gauge to the right to lessen the intensity on the back wall and zoom out a tad until the lines disappear. This second clip is an example of the same composition, but with the focus turned towards the camera or to the right to avoid these bands on the wall. The zoom out is a quick fix, but the focus can be made stable at the composition of the previous clip with proper adjustment. The goal is to only have to do slight adjustments during a service, as before it starts we will have the focus set, but it is good to know how to troubleshoot this problem, and the rest of the video will show you how to do that. So a trick is you take your zoom right here and you push in and you head as close as you can, and you will see all those little LED pixels in the background. So we are more focused on what's behind him than the actual mannequin. So that's how we know we're gonna go back to the right over here instead of going, so whenever I say to the left, this would be going to the left, this would be going to the right. So what we can do is, this is what it was before, and this is actually further behind the LED wall, just nothing's in focus right now. So I'm gonna start turning to the right this way, and it's gonna go back to the mannequin or towards the camera. So we're heading back to the mannequin, and now we're getting there. It's still, you see these pixels, they're flickering. You can actually see the individual pixels. That's not what we want. It's not good enough yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue to come back, and we went a little too far that time, and there you go. And there's still those little bands. There are little waves going throughout it, and that shows up on the live stream. So what we want to do is we want to continue to turn it right as we have been doing till it's fine-tuned to where he's in focus, and because he's still in focus here and there's still a few bands. So we continue to push it back and back left, and now he's in focus. So now when you go back to your head to toe, there won't be anything on the LED wall. He'll be in focus, and that's pretty much it for the focus portion. Now for your horizontal and vertical constraint, I like to keep the vertical on 7, the most resistance, because that is what it looks like going up and down like this. The left to right is controlled by this thing right here. This horizontal is set to 0, meaning this is like basically no resistance at all. Kind of gets even a little bit dangerous with the monitor right there. And this is what it looks like with max. With about the same amount of force. So I'm pretty much pulling it left to right. So this is what it looks like on the max constraint. So from going left to right, you can kind of see it takes a lot more force to push it anywhere. So it's up to you. That's why you have to come in about 15 minutes early so you can set this portion. And really that's it. This right here we don't mess with. This is just how it's supposed to stay normally. But this is completely up to you. So this is to tell you when you are recording or not. So right now, it's a solid white light. You've got this is going to be blue and this is going to be red just sitting there. That means it's not recording. So right now in its current state, it's not recording. In the broadcast room, we'll hit a record button and then we'll ask if you guys can confirm if it starts recording. And this is what it looks like on your end. You won't have to press that button, but this will start blinking, this will turn red, and that will turn red. And then these numbers up here will turn red. So that's just when you confirm over the headset that we're recording. Now what to do when it stops recording. Every 10 minutes during a sermon, we have to ask and make sure it is like continuing to record, because there are some times that this will just stop for some reason. So what to do whenever it stops. Now, the easiest thing is if this just stops like this, and that's, oops, and that's just normal, like that's just a red button, blue, white, that's still, it's okay. All you do is you just hit the button again. Now, there has been an occasion where there's been an error, and so this red button will remain red, but it'll have a exclamation point on it. So what you do in that instance is you hit record, you turn it off, you come up here, and you just slide this out, and all you do is you just hit record again. And that will go to the backup recording.